Hi class, I'm Mrs. Bellamy. We have a lot of new students in our class this week, and I'm so glad for it. There were only a handful to begin with, so welcome to those of you who are new. This is a one-of-a-kind class. We have not done something like this at UTVA before, so we get to work together to create it. We are starting maybe a day or two behind where you were with Mrs. Allison if you transferred from Mrs. Allison's class. So good for you. You'll already know a little bit about what we're studying this week. After this week, we will move slightly quicker than Mrs. Allison's class, and I plan to have the course completed, or to have you have the course completed before winter break. You can move ahead of pace if you'd like to. You should not fall behind. This course is for motivated students, and I'll do my best to help you stay motivated. So if you're feeling like you're in a rut, contact me and I'll help you through it. But at least stay on pace with the class. If you'd like to move ahead, go for it. There's not too far to move ahead just yet. I've planned out through most of Unit 1 and should have Unit 1 finished by the end of the week. But I hope to have the whole course mapped out by the end of next week so that you can finish it as quickly as you'd like. Um, Obviously, you're going to want to pass your assignments, so don't just zip through them. Do your best to learn the material and then show your learning and your understanding and how you've analyzed the readings and achieved the standards that we are studying this semester in the assignments. So that's what the assignments are for, not just to check it off a list, although you do have to check them off the list. They are also an opportunity for you to demonstrate your knowledge. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to walk you through what the course looks like for now. So let me switch here. I am viewing as student, and you will see on our class announcements that we have a virtual locker assignment that's due at the end of this week. It's our first assignment that's due, along with our 1.03 quiz that is also due. Sorry, scratch that. 1.03 quiz is due next week. I was going to have it due this week, and then I'm looking here, I changed it. So first assignment, only assignment due this week, virtual locker assignment. So if you've already done that for Mrs. Allison's class, awesome. You have done it. You were transferred to my class so quickly that she was not able to download the gradebook and send it to me. So if you have already turned in that virtual locker assignment to her, just turn in the exact same one that you did. It's literally the same thing. We collaborated on that. So you can reuse that same assignment and turn it in. If you haven't done it yet, get it done. It's due Friday. It's really quick and easy, and it's just a way for me to get to know you. And there's a slide in there that will help you get to know me as well. You'll notice that if we go to the class plan, the next couple weeks are mapped out. So today we started, well, yesterday by the time you watch this, we started or finished the 1.01 American Literature Semester Introduction. And now today, the 27th, we are starting in on Early American Writings and Introduction, and we'll finish that tomorrow. And then the virtual locker assignment is due. So to go through these lessons on your own, which you absolutely should do, considering we don't have live class every day, click on the calendar item and then click More. And that will take you to the lesson content. You need to click on the link and go through each of the slides individually. Some of them you just read, some of them have lesson elements that are interactive, some of them have checking for understanding quizzes, but essentially you're going to be learning this on your own, and on Tuesdays when we have live class, we're going to cover whatever it is you need help with that you didn't maybe understand from whatever you learned throughout the week before, or if there's something coming up that you're anticipating being difficult for you, we'll go over that. But we will have a Google form that you'll submit every Friday to let me know how your learning for that week went. So say you read this passage and you're like, Mrs. Bellamy, I did not understand the early American writings content. Let me know that in the Google form that we'll do every Friday, and we can go over it in class together the following Tuesday. Completing those forms is part of your grade as well, so keep that in mind. Let's get back to the content and the class plan. So say you complete the lesson for today and you're like, you know, I got 20 extra minutes. I'm going to go move on to tomorrow's lesson. You absolutely can do that. Just make sure that you take the quiz that's associated with the lesson at the same time as you, or at least shortly after you do the lesson, so that the material is fresh in your mind. So for example, our first quiz is 1.03 of Plymouth Plantation. In 1.02, you'll read the excerpt from Of Plymouth Plantation. But when you get to lesson 1.03, we start analyzing it. And you'll notice on the calendar, on the plan, that that quiz is due next week on the 2nd. So if you're doing the lesson today, because you're just ahead of the game, do the quiz today as well, so it's fresh in your mind. You do have 3 attempts on every quiz in this course, so make use of them. If you bomb it the first time, that's okay. Pull up the text, in this case, the excerpt from Of Plymouth Plantation, and have it up while you're taking the quiz. I don't expect you to memorize the content from the reading. I do expect you to understand it. And if you need to have it pulled up while you're taking the quiz to be able to understand it, that is fine. That just shows me that you know how to use the text to find the answers that you're looking for. And that is what we're learning, is textual analysis, right? So keep that in mind. And let me know what questions you have. I'm looking forward to creating this class with you guys. Part of the Friday survey that you complete every Friday will be some feedback, not just on how your learning went that day or that week, but on what you'd like to see more in the course, so we can work on this together and make it an awesome opportunity for future students, because I'm sure we'll do so well at it that the school will want us to do it again next year. I'm excited to see how this turns out.